Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We got STP Todd here tonight and myself.
Hey guys.
We just wanted to kind of cover some little news article here that kind of caught our attention here. Some peer-to-peer local Bitcoins in, I guess in Iran, there are some Bitcoins going for $24,000 a Bitcoin, which is kind of crazy. Obviously, this whole political stuff happening with Iran right now is we're not trying to get too political, but obviously it's going to send all the commodity prices and gold and oil and all of them to the moon. So, yep, we just wanted to get you guys a little coverage on that. And well, appreciate you guys joining the stream tonight. And we're just going to go through a little TA and cover some of the bots and what they're doing and what the community. All right. So here's Bitcoin real quick on the weekly chart. We're sitting at 43 on the RSI. We're still creating negative momentum for now. You can see on the wave trend here, we're kind of towards the bottom here. No confirmed buy signal, right? No trade, no signal, right, guys? No trade, no signal, or no signal, no trade.
No signal, no trade.
No signal, no trade. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, so I wanted to just, aside from the STP buy and sell signals here, I'm going to just go through the one other signal indicator we have here called the, I'm going to just go through the.
Be nice to go over trailing too as well.
Yeah, the trailing V2.
I had a bit of questions about the trailing indicator and an hourly or a 2-hour time chart. And
okay.
how a bot on one of those charts can really do well for you guys.
Sure, yeah. So here's the hourly on regular candles. Good evening, Caleb. Good evening. As you can see, we actually on the hourly just got a short. I don't know if this is on the right multiplier.
Yeah, sure. Set it to 24.
24, okay.
Yeah, and then 3 and 3 take profit.
Okay. All right, yeah. So this is obviously on a larger time scale on the hourly chart. This is the BitMEX chart. I'm going to go to Heiken Ashi candles. I think that's what we normally use.
Yeah, and scroll in it just so we could show our viewers.
Sure. Yep.
The past couple trades have been very well from that past short.
I'm guessing this short here.
Yeah, so from that past short all the way down with trailing, you would have exited out around, what is that, 72?
26 or so, yeah.
26. So with the trailing is designed to help you capture profits. However, at times it will stop you out. If you look at the previous long before that short, trailing stops you out before the short signal goes, before that long exit's fired. So it's really kind of up to the end user if you want to run trailing or not. If you were just to run signal to signal, you'd be short until you have a confirmed long. So this current, that short there, that big one from 73.60, you would have exited that at right around 7K. So that's a pretty good run down for a short. So,
and then likewise with the longs, you would have caught the bottom here around 6,900, and you would have just been you probably would have exited somewhere out here depending on what your take profit percentages were. Or obviously right here on the long exit at 3% take profit.
Yeah. That long actually, we use once per bar close, so you would be long at 70.80. So you'd be the top of that candle. So you got to measure from where the candle closed. That candle opened at 6,900, but it closed at 70.80. So you would enter from there, and you could
pretty much capture this whole move, 7%.
Yeah, you capture the whole move. So a lot of our users are actually manually closing their longs in this market right now. If you see you're up in a long, just close it, manually looking at the charts, looking at TA, that sort of stuff. And then the shorts have been good for most part here. So even the 2-hour looks good as well too, right? So.
Yep. And then we have also the re-entry indicator that we're also utilizing right now for our smaller time frame scalper bot, right? Which is on the 2-minute chart. Is that right, Todd?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. 2-minute chart. And yeah, as you can see, we got entries back here. We got a sell signal that came in, at like 10:45 this morning. you would have been in a short, you would have re-entered twice on this short, you would have caught 2 extra moves with this indicator. And currently right now you're in longs, okay? Based on the indicator, right? So we'll see what ends up happening. Obviously this still looks like good head up higher from what I'm seeing, right? No signal, no trade, right? So but yeah, that's the re-entry indicator, and I appreciate all you guys joining the stream tonight. We're gonna just go through a couple tickers here that we think are gonna have some nice runners, some swing trades, just in traditional markets. Aside from crypto, you know, obviously, if you guys have any tickers, we'll take those later. I'm gonna just go through a couple here that I think are gonna have some really good movements to the upside here in the short term, with some catalysts that are coming up in the biotech sector. Which is like the, you know, drugs, like the pharmaceutical drugs. And so this is one particular one that I'm actually in a swing trade on, that I entered at around 44 cents. And you guys can see the stock is obviously just completely annihilated. It started its run here, kind of bottomed around November. And we actually have here a weekly buy signal that came in. Okay. So we are at the bottom of this trend. I would swing this to the top of the channel here, which is right around $4, almost $5, okay? And if we break out of this wedge, guys, you're talking about a nice big move, 3,500%. Now, this could take months, right? This could take even maybe a year or two.
Oh, it's a weekly chart, right?
Yeah, so this could take a year or two. We're actually towards the top of the RSI on the weekly. So I would expect actually this maybe to get to the top, towards the top, or maybe even to the next fib extension here, and maybe have a pullback, right? That'd be good, maybe to get this to pull back and then maybe go back up, right? So, you know, it's not going to just go straight up, unfortunately. That'd be great, right? But things don't just do that. But this is definitely some stock you guys should be on the lookout for. They are reporting news on a FDA approval drug, I think January 15th, I believe. So this is a good one. And another good one that I've been looking at, and I'm probably gonna, if you guys are part of the alert service here, I'm probably gonna be posting this as a trade. This stock, as you guys can see, is literally just straight down, which is great to take a long position on because it has nowhere to go but straight up after it dumps like that. So you guys can clearly see on the weekly here we have a doji, okay, and we're sitting around 23 on the RSI, which to me means we have lots of upside potential here, okay. There's no real pattern on this, so I know I always talk about only trade things that are in a pattern. I mean, I guess you could draw this out in a down sloping, I guess, wedge, right? Pretty serious wedge. So it isn't a pattern, you know.
So this will get alerted to our clients in real time in our Discord. And just for the record, the IPCF trade was alerted at 44 cents, and it was currently sitting at 91 cents when we just viewed it. So
actually, correction, I didn't actually alert that stock. I alerted a couple other stocks that I will go through. That on Friday we had one of our members made a large sum of capital on that trade setup, but I'll go through that here in a second. This is another trade that I'm going to be posting for all you guys that are part of the STP alert service. This trade is news catalyst, okay? We're talking maybe around a 200% move out of this wedge once we do get out of it, okay? So we're talking about almost a $3 stock once it gets out. Hang on a second here. I'm just drawing some take profit areas. Okay, this is how I we got. Okay, there you go. You guys can clearly see that this has we don't have a weekly buy signal in yet. Okay, but if we go to our daily chart, okay, we have our daily buy signal in. Okay, and you can clearly see that we're sitting in the bullish control zone. We're at 50 on the RSI. We have not yet crossed the wave trend yet. We haven't come out of negative momentum yet. Guys, this is basically the bottom, okay? Talk about bottom picking. This is a stock that is literally at the bottom. Hope you guys take advantage of this. I don't know what other streamers are putting out this type of content like this, but Make sure you guys hit that like button, that subscribe button. Appreciate all you guys coming to the stream tonight. And let's get to some of our big movers that we had in the alert service. Okay.
Just for any of you guys new or entering, just please make sure you enter with a stop as well. And another thing that we'll note, actually, while we're looking at this alert here too, is if you're still in the position as you're in profit, gradually raise your stop loss so that you are stopping in profit if it reverses on you. So, and we'll get into this on this trade here.
All right, so FCEL, okay, I alerted this stock on December 12th in our channel at 67 cents. Okay, so if you guys kind of zoom in here, you can kind of see that was right during this back test of consolidation we had right here around December 12th, right? It opened the day at 54 cents, and I saw it starting to go, and I was like, okay, no buy signal, but this to me looked pretty bullish, and we were in negative momentum still before a buy signal came in. Usually, I try to beat the buy signal, okay? But this thing had a 6x move since I called its entry out, and it hit all my take profits all the way up. I think my last take profit was around $2.77, and this thing topped out around $2.93, and I'm sure now we will see this thing pull back, okay? And I'll probably maybe re-enter this around 80 cents, okay? If it gets back down there, okay? As you guys can clearly see, we're our top down on the RSI. But if you zoom out and go to like a weekly, you know, we're not topped out just yet. So maybe this just does have a little pullback and just continues to run. Because my whole measured move is to like $7 on this stock, okay?
Can you go to the hourly and just show our members what we were trying to get at with the stop loss there and
Sure.
adjusting it to profits?
Sure.
So we ran up to almost $3, right? What did we run up to? 291, and then it just dumped, or is that 295?
I think it was 293, yeah.
Yeah, 293. So as guys are trading this, if you're up that much, it's a good idea to raise your stop loss incrementally, so that even if it does, like, you know, trade news or anything like that wipes the market out, you're not losing all of your gains.
Right.
So, because even right now, if somebody wanted to re-enter, you could still rebuy your position lower. You know, maybe Monday's open, we get some positive news, the whole market goes up, futures are up. Maybe you do want to re-enter, but no sense losing a previous position due to news. So it's always best to have a stop loss when you're trading.
Crypto Bones is asking, what do the new circled E's and S's mean on the chart?
That's,
This is just earnings. When the stock reports earnings, or the S's indicate a stock split.
Yeah, and D's is dividends. If this,
yeah, I don't think this stock does dividends, but
yeah.
But actually, this stock looks like it's kind of flatlining, right? It looks like it's kind of just consolidating here. We're coming out of negative momentum and sitting at 47 on the RSI. This thing actually could end up ripping on Monday, man.
It's sitting on support too, right? What's support out there on that?
Yeah, I mean, this is technically support right here, where this previous run-up was around $2.
Yeah.
So this could actually end up running again, and to make this little cup here, continuation pattern, could just go. So if you guys are in this position, maybe just hold out. I think it's going to probably just try to run up again. All right. This is a crazy runner, man. 55 million worth of volume on Friday. So that's a lot of volume for
average volume 13.
Yeah, that's a lot of volume for a penny stock, boys. Definitely keep this one on your watch list. Yeah, so another big one that I actually called this one out. I think it was a stock alert that I called out. AGRX. Okay, this one I actually really like this one. I think it has potential to go to $50 by the end of this year. Okay, it's in a descending broadening wedge pattern. It's also having news about a drug coming out. Okay, now this is a weekly chart. All right, now the measured move, as you guys can see, is like nearing that $40 area. Okay, if this thing does break this top resistance here, this upsloping or this pattern that it's in, it only really has resistance at around here, around $5.60. After that, there's nothing. So, like, it can just rip. There's nothing there. Nothing there. Again, around 2 million volume. Obviously not as much as FCEL. This news hasn't broke yet. Like if we go to a monthly chart, we can clearly see that it's at 57 on the RSI. Has lots of upside potential here. All right, so this is another great stock that I think is going to do really well in the coming months here. Okay. And then our call out from Friday. Okay, DTI. This thing is at all-time highs here. I call this out because of that beautiful little double bottom right here that we got. Okay. Now this is on a monthly chart. Let's go to a daily. You guys can clearly see where this thing broke out from. Okay. This was the neckline. I saw the previous day had a little pullback. What do we call this, guys? What is this right here? This is a 3-bar play. Okay, if you guys haven't seen my YouTube video about 3-bar plays, definitely check that. Definitely check that out. All right. It's definitely going to help you as a trader, knowing that this is an igniting bar, this is a resting bar, and guess what? We got a rip. This was a 40% candle. Okay. I know Crypto Bones took that trade and made 38% on it. Okay, congratulations to you, sir.
Congrats.
This stock's probably gonna keep ripping. Okay, it's it's at all-time highs, and yeah, the RSI is in the moon, but it doesn't matter. There's nothing up here. Like, it doesn't have anywhere. There's no real selling pressure up here. There's nobody except for people taking profits. Maybe there isn't really any resistance up here. Okay? Again, another stock that could definitely catch a nice little quick trade on. I have this in our alert service. Okay. And you can clearly see on the weekly that we just crossed on the wave trend. All right, even though we're sitting at 77 on the RSI, it's all green, baby. It's all green. What else we got, Todd? Got anything else?
Take a look at gold quick too, because gold was up.
Oh yeah, gold. Good old gold.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you know? It broke my wedge that I drew like 3 months ago.
What do you know?
What do you know, man? What do you know?
Weekly patterns, they play out.
Oh yeah. All right, so I drew this wedge a while ago. Okay, and I even have this little breakout arrow here. All right. It didn't quite go down to the 20 EMA like I thought it was, but it ripped right out of this wedge. Okay.
Yeah.
And the measure move on this wedge, okay, is a 5.36%. But we're right about there, okay. We're literally right around the measured move. I actually expect this maybe to actually pull back a little bit after breaking out. I mean, it may not, because we're just coming out of negative momentum. You know, the weekly wave trend is just crossed up. It'll just ripped like percent almost. Like the daily chart is, yeah, the daily chart's overbought. So I actually do expect this to pull back. Okay, we did do the whole move on this wedge. All right, and then something broke it a little bit even further. All right, but I guess no signal, no trade, right?
No trade.
Right. So this probably still goes.
Yeah. So
That's gold,
we
man.
should look at the SPY as well too.
The SPY, yeah. Okay, well, you guys know that if gold is ripping, that the SPY probably does come off, okay? We can actually check the futures market right now. Since we are checking this out, we might as well look at it right now, okay?
Yeah. See where Monday goes, and the futures. If they're up, they're up. If they're down, they're still down.
I would venture to guess that it's down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. The S&P is down right now about 0.5%. So like I said, we might get a little pullback on the market. Makes perfect sense. But then again, we're also towards the top of this, okay? This resistance area that we just broke out of, okay? It's not going to have so much power to break through this. It's going to definitely pull back and back test it before continuing on up, okay? Maybe by midweek, gold does pull back, or maybe Tuesday, or even maybe late Monday, okay? So I don't think the stock market's going to come off that much, even though it is in the moon right now. Things will settle down. We did just break some serious resistance, probably on some serious volume here, okay? Like I said, we did do almost the whole. We'll get a pullback and go back test. Might take a couple weeks, to Like if this is end up being the local top here, okay, and we do pull back, okay, it'll probably fall back into the channel, right? And then maybe just trade around here for a little bit and then make another pattern and then go again, right? I just kind of want to give you guys perspective as to what could happen here with gold, okay? And it'll probably replicate a similar situation with Bitcoin, okay?
Yeah, another thing to note is when the market drops, like the SPY and the, you know, NASDAQ and everything, gold pumps. So they're inversely related. So that's another thing to look at for a lot of you options traders or, you know, guys that are in the markets playing Forex and stuff like that. So.
And I want to thank all you guys that are joining the stream tonight. We got 15 people on tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We really appreciate the support, and thank you guys.
Yeah, thanks for joining, guys.
For joining the stream tonight. All right, and we'll definitely cover a couple more tickers here. We got Grubhub to look at. Let's see what Grubhub's doing. I think I last looked at this stock; it was pretty wrecked. So, you know what that means. All right, Grubhub. Looks to me like we got a little double bottom action. What do you guys see? What do you guys think? This is a weekly chart, all right? Grubhub. This to me looks like something that you could definitely take a long on if you haven't already. All right, so this is an ascending broadening wedge, okay? This is Mars. I don't get it. Is that like a joke or something? Anyways, Grubhub. Looks like we got some bullish divergence here, okay, on the weekly. Looks like we're still kind of teetering around the bearish control zone for now. We did get the cross up on the wave trend on the weekly. So let's go look at like a 3-day maybe. So it looks like we're kind of rejecting the 20 EMA here for now, okay? Sitting at around 46 on the RSI. So this still could pull back. Maybe it does get one more back test. Yeah, man, smash the like button. That'd be great, all right? We might get one more back test here, see how this support holds up around $44, $45. I wouldn't be shocked if we got one more back test and we made a double bottom, okay? Make a double bottom and then rip. Yeah, that would be good. That's what I'm going to project here for Grubhub, okay? We still have a sell signal in. Got a little oversold bounce. Got to the 20 EMA. It looks like it's rejecting it. Okay? Oh, no. What's up, dude? What's going on, Brian?
Can we look at KNC, BTC next? It just hit first take profit posted in the alerts.
Oh, sweet. Did it really?
It did. Really.
Oh, wow. Nice. Perfect. Yeah, Kyber Network, all right?
Yeah.
Kyber Network.
So when entry 2400 to 2500 sats, take profit 28 to 29 sats, first resistance area.
Yep, we're right at it. We're right at it. We're right near it.
Yep, 3300 to 3400 sats. So this was alerted on the 29th to our paid clients, our alerts, our alert subscribers.
Right, so this is a falling wedge, okay? We're looking at around a 500% measured, 465% measured move out of this wedge. Guys, it doesn't do the whole move in one candle. I wish it did. That'd be sick. All right. This could take a year. This could take two. This could take however long it needs to take. I can't tell you how long it's going to take. If I knew that, then I'd be very, very rich. Okay.
Get your time machines.
Yeah. So when you guys are plotting the fib extensions like this, make sure you guys go from the top of the wick. Always go wick to wick. Okay. As you guys can clearly see on the 3-day chart, we are pointed up on the RSI and sitting around 62. All right, wave trend is in the positive momentum area, which means there is more upside potential here, okay? This is a 3-day chart. Now let's go to the daily. And we can turn on our handy dandy pivot lines too to kind of see where we got to get to break out. All right, this is the daily chart. All right, We're coming to this hard resistance area, okay? We got rejected here once, okay? This would, in my opinion, this is probably a good area to take profit, okay? Because if we do get rejected here again, okay, we will just teeter back down to the supports, okay? But it looks to be okay on the volume momentum on the daily, all right? We just crossed. We're sitting at 62 on the RSI. This thing could have a clear break, right? Depends on what the volume is like on this coin. Looks to me right now that it's pumping nice, right? 3,018 sats, 19 sats now. This thing is just ripping, all right? So you guys are in a long, great job taking that trade setup. I think right now on the hourly, what do we got? What is that? We got a 3-bar play with igniting, okay? Ignition. We are sitting overbought though, all right? 86 on the RSI. Again, I wouldn't be shocked if we got this little rejection up here, okay? Wouldn't shock me. I'd be taking profits if I was in a long. Kyber network. It's pretty good right now. Daily on all the time scales looks pretty good. Make sure you guys hit that like button, all right?
Couple fellows in Algo as well.
So oh yeah, let's look at Algo BTC. I think I alerted that one the other day.
Yeah.
That one,
where were we? We were at.
I think I alerted it here. It actually like wicked off, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 3,200 to 3,250 sats for entry. So we're a little bit down on that guy there.
Sure. Listen, man, shit happens. Not.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Algo's still got the buy signal in, right? Even on the 4-hour, it's close, man. We're sitting at 49 on the RSI, which is teetering between the bullish and bearish control zones. Okay. I'd set a tight stop on this trade if you're in it. Although the daily, I think, yeah, it kind of had a little rejection here, all right. But it still looks like it's trending up on the daily, okay. But we don't have a buy signal in, right? On the daily. We had that wick up. That's where I tried calling this out, but we did. This is tough, man. Like looks like
on the 6-hour.
It looks like we're rounding a bottom here, right? It looks like we're rounding a bottom. So
is there a buy on the
6-hour? You might need to be patient on this Algo BTC trade. Okay. There is no buy yet on the 6-hour. I think we had one on the 4-hour. We have one on the 4-hour. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. There we go.
So I would just stay patient with this one if you entered it a little higher where I did call entry on it. Just stay patient, fellas. That's all I have to say. All right. And if it does drop a little bit more, and you see that it's coming close to this previous bottom area, and we do hold it, maybe a little dollar cost averaging, doesn't hurt nobody down there. But it does look like it might come off a little bit based on the volume momentum oscillator on the 4-hour, and the RSI is pointed down, okay? So just be careful on this trade. What else do we got? Oh yeah, they wanted to see Zcoin, XZC. I think I called this out a couple weeks ago, man. This thing ripped, right? Yeah. Yeah, this looks great for a long-term swing trade, man. We are at literally the bottom of the RSI. All right. This looks great to me. Again, we got a falling wedge pattern here. A lot of these are in big falling wedges, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, matches the whole market. Right.
Right.
And even in the stocks too, you can see a lot of the stocks have been following the same sort of patterns. So it's good on a lot of you guys or gals to, pick up on the patterns and just trade 1 or 2 patterns to start.
Just get comfortable trading them, like a lot of these falling wedge type patterns, especially if in bear markets. We're still technically in a bear market, guys. I hate to say it, but we are. they're only going to do about 50% of the actual move that is projected. So if this projected move is 430%, figure that it's only going to do about half of it. And that's why you have set take profits, and that's why you guys set tight stops, and that's the only way to really trade these with any real certainty, because nothing is certain in this market, as you guys know. But yeah, you got major 236 fib extension up here around 10,000 sats, which is like I said, almost a double or triple up, right? So that's a major fib level. If this is the actual bottom, we will get to this level, okay? And then it will back test these previous support areas that are now resistance, okay? And that's kind of how she rolls, man. Right now we got resistance around that 4,900 area, 5,000 area, which is a nice healthy move if we do get that move up here on Zcoin. All right. I think we have a daily buy signal in. We do today. The daily buy signal is in today, boys. Okay. Zcoin. All right. I hope that answers your question there, AK. I might actually post a trade setup on this. This is looking pretty good. All right.
Just so everyone's looking at it, like you're seeing that consolidation. You notice that we're sitting on support there. We're sitting on support. We haven't gone any lower. As that starts to, you know, consolidate and move closer to the edge of that channel, it might start to rise. From there, then you can know that you've hit the bottom, you've reversed off the bottom, and it's a good time to, in essence, go long.
Yeah, this is a very low risk area to take a long, even though it's already moved a little bit. Like even if you were to just trade to the top of the channel, right? Even if you were to just trade to here, man, you're looking at a 20% move, right? And 9 times out of 10, or I'd say more than likely, it's probably going to reject this this line here, okay? I mean, maybe not 9 times out of 10. Let's say a good portion of the time it will. It's just gonna follow the trend that it's in, okay? All right. So yeah, Neo.
The trend.
Trend's your friend until it's not, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Stop. In case.
So Neo, I actually bought some Neo $4 option calls on Friday. Just so you know, Brian. Yeah, no, Neo looks good. I like Neo here. We are in the overbought area. However, if you guys look, we are about to have a nice little golden cross up, okay, with the moving averages, which is inherently bullish, okay? So, are we in a pattern, right? That's always the question you guys got to ask yourselves as new traders. Always try to find a pattern. If there is no pattern, just like if there's no signal, no trade, no pattern, no trade, man. No pattern, no trade, because you don't know how to trade it. Right? Hang on a second. Let me just get rid of the signals for just... So this, to me, looks like it broke out of a downsloping wedge, okay? If you were to draw this all the way out, okay? These usually break about exactly 50%, 60% through the pattern, okay? So it did. It broke out of it. Back tested it. Ran again. We don't typically give option calls, but we will be doing that shortly. We are working on some sort of service for that too, okay? AK. But if I do give a trade setup, I mean, don't kid yourself. If the stock does have options, you can definitely play them, all right? I'm not going to tell you how to trade with your capital, but I'll give you guys as best of trade setups as I can based on the knowledge that I do have, right? And other people in the community.
The stocks that have been alerted would be perfect for like a 3 to 4 week expiry, or, you know, even a month or two away. Some of them go the next week. Some of them are a couple days later. Some of them are 2 to 3 weeks. You know, you want to have that expiration date available to handle that, right?
Shit, some of them actually go on the day of, man.
Yeah.
Depends.
Yeah, it depends.
It depends on the pattern, right? So, But yeah, this looks like it bounced off the this moving average here, and we are getting a nice little bounce up on the daily here, Brian. I'm bullish on it. I think next week is going to be. Let's go to a weekly chart. We'll kind of get an idea, right? Just crossed up on the weekly, man. Just crossed up on the weekly. We got that resistance around 458. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing was over $4 sometime next week. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we have a weekly buy signal in yet? We don't. We don't have that in yet. But we got around 165, 166 measured moves since we got out of this wedge. Are we even close to that? We are actually not too far off from it. Okay. The measured move of this wedge, just breaking out of it, is around $5.50. Okay. Hope that helps. SPPI. Oh.
Ooh, a biotech.
Wrecked.
This might have been bad news or bad approval, maybe.
BTC just pumped.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
All right, so this stock on the monthly looks like pretty garbage. Let's look at like a weekly. Something horrible must have happened here. I mean, thing just lost like 80% of its value. But it is oversold on the weekly. All right, there is that. Are we in a pattern? Are we in a pattern? Let me draw this out. This is out of this a little bit. Back to that monthly chart. All right, so this is a huge bear flag that it was in. Looks like, but looks like it's been trying to like trend up. Okay. To me, this still looks like a bear flag. But doesn't mean we can't get a reversal on this. And get rid of these support areas real quick. Okay, so we're actually breaking the uptrending support line that it had. Okay, so this is definitely not an area that I would recommend. I don't know. I mean, if we get a reversal here, that'd be kind of close to this double bottom area. But this isn't a huge bear flag. Not even like a wedge. It's like a bear flag. Yeah, man, this stock is a complete dumpster fire, so I'd probably stay away from it, alright? Unless it's got some good news coming or something, I probably wouldn't trade it.
You'd have to check and see. Maybe they got some news and a new drug coming up or new release, but the approvals can go one of two ways, right? They're either real great and it pumps, or it just dumps and you get wrecked.
I'm actually in this trade right now, VBLT. This is the kind of stuff you want to see, man. You want to see a falling wedge. You want to see this reversal stuff here. You want to see, like, made a bottom here. Oh, what did we do? Oh, we made a higher low, double bottom, okay? This is the stuff we want to see, man. This is the stuff we want to see, all right? Wow, we're live on stream right now, and Bitcoin is fucking ripping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Here we go. That re-entry indicator. There we got one,
look
two,
at it.
3, 4 re-entries on this.
Lit,
all right.
man. Yeah, it is. That is, every one of those, our bots is firing on that real time right now too. So we've got bots set up on every one of those indicators, and they've just been 5-minute deals, 6-minute deals, 13-minute deals. You know, pull up the Discord. There's a bunch of nice results there. So
Sure.
75.60 on MEX. We wicked off.
You get a buy signal? Not yet. If we close above 7,500, we're definitely getting a daily buy signal. I'll tell you that much. That guy's short. Correct.
Eee.
All right.
I caught 2 longs here, but it's hard to trade while on stream. So.
So what was it? Vive? You know what? I'll just leave this Bitcoin chart up. Hang on. Vive. Okay. See now this, you can clearly see a rounded bottom here, right?
Yeah.
You can clearly see on the weekly that we're at 22 on the RSI. Like, I'd rather trade this stock than the one you just gave me, man, because like it's actually just completely wrecked and literally has nothing else to do but go up.
And look at the volume momentum too.
Yeah, and the divergence here is happening is pretty significant. Like this would be a good for a swing trade, man. Like we got a nice little pullback candle here on the 3-day. Let's go to a daily. All right, so are there any gaps? Gaps. How are there no gaps? Yeah, this looks like it's at an area of value, right? We're at the 20 EMA. You know, it's sitting at 50 on the RSI. Let's go to an hourly. It's right below the 20 EMA. We're negative momentum weaning off here. This looks like it's gonna rip out the gate. Unless the stock market just dumps and everything dumps.
Yeah.
There's that also. And yeah, there is a gap here. So yeah, this can go easily to the $1.88 area. Okay. Almost a double from here. You could easily swing trade this, man. For sure. Okay. But just got to make sure you hold on to these supports, because right now this bar here is almost negating this bullish engulfing candle. Okay, I wouldn't even call this a 3-bar play just yet. Gotta close a little higher, man. Maybe around $1.10, like where this wick is right here. That's where I'd like to see this close on the 3-day. So tomorrow, if this thing is above $1.10 and it closes there, I'd say the next 3 days are going to be a nice move to the upside. All right, it's a 3-day chart. Hope that answers your question. Wow, we got 17 people on stream tonight, man.
Yeah, thanks for joining, everyone.
Thank you guys for joining. We're gonna do maybe like 15 more minutes on some chart calls here, and then we're gonna close the stream out for the evening. All right. You guys got any other stocks you guys want me to look at real quick? By the way, this is kind of what I do on my coaching calls. I know Todd does a little bit different things on his coaching calls, but I go through the basics with you guys, like looking at RSI, looking at the volume momentum, trying to find patterns, stuff like that. They're back there behind the so this is kind of what I do on my coaching calls, guys, and
I more or less do the bot setups, bot guides, and I can teach you to scalp trade and stuff like that. Evan does all of the swing trading for us, so helpful to learn the charts, learn the patterns, learn stuff like that. So if anybody wants custom bot setups or anything related to that, or even scalping, hit me up.
LPTX, did I alert this one? Oh yeah. Yeah, this thing ripped, huh? Shit. I wish I took this trade, huh? Oh man. 51%, man. Yeah, 51%. Ripped. Yep. That's what these will do if they're at the bottom of the channel, man. They just gotta go up. They got nowhere to go but up. Oh. Like it broke one of those, what do you know, following wedge patterns, right? And wedges. How to find these guys. These are good patterns to trade. Right? They're easy. They only go one way. Up. Alright.
Looks like we rejected 7,500 there. We wicked all the way up to...
Oh, we did. We wicked pretty hard, man. We wicked pretty hard.
Dumped down, sitting at 74.84. So It's a good little run up for the bots. We caught all the way up. We had numerous deals, like I say, 6 and 7.
This is actually the neckline, man, of this inverse head and shoulders pattern.
Yeah.
Right. We had one fake breakout here and a second fake breakout here. I don't know. I think this is just a temporary pullback. I think we actually do break this neckline.
Yeah.
7,600.
Yeah.
7,600 area. We break that.
Yeah.
We're gonna break it tomorrow. If gold continues its rally, then Bitcoin shall follow it. Yes, sir. I think I caught
Ethereum. What's Ethereum doing? Obviously following BTC, but
what do you guys want to look at? ETH BTC or just ETH USD?
you pick.
Let's do ETH USD, Bitfinex. Ooh. Oh, let's look at my measured move on this. I drew this a while ago, man.
Your favorite coin.
Yeah. Holy shit. Yes, you guys are seeing this right. Measured move, $5,500. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. Yes, bottom of the RSI. This could extend out a little further, of course. I drew this a while ago, so. Man. This is when TradingView had these little box things as our measured moves. That's how long ago I drew this. Hey, good evening, James. Or should I say Mac? What's going on, brother? Oh yeah, let's cover Zen real quick. We got a big Zen guy in the chat right now.
Hey, Mac.
Zen, I drew this out a while ago, man. Here you go. Did exactly that. Inverse head and shoulders. Measured move to this neckline around 18,800 sats, okay? Broke this channel, man. Big stuff happening with Zen.
Yeah.
Big stuff happening with Zen here.
Yeah.
Go to a 3-day. Sitting in the bullish control zone, man. 59 on the RSI. Just having a little pullback. Alright. Buy signals still in. No sell signals. Alright, no sell signals. Yeah, man. It's actually Mac from Zen, yeah. It's actually Mac from Zen, alright. Shit.
Yeah.
So, this measured move is actually to this weekly resistance up here, three-day resistance area. Right around that 18,800 area, I think I said before we get probably a major pullback, okay? And then probably do something like this. Probably just chill in this range for a little bit and then kind of replicate what it is doing to the left. And then gone. Then is gone. Zen, man. Horizon. If you guys haven't checked Zen out, make sure you guys do that. They are a great project. They have master nodes, if you guys know what those are. They produce passive income for you every week. Make sure you guys hit those guys up, all right? We love you. We love you guys at Zen. You guys are great guys. All right. What else we got, man? Let's cover some of the wheat stocks, man. The wheat sector is about to reverse, looks like to me. Okay. You know, we just went from crypto to wheat stocks, but hey. I alerted a huge move the other day on Cron. It was a 15% move. All right. I actually personally had around an 860% option trade on that. That was pretty crazy. Probably one of my craziest option trades. Yeah, Monero does look pretty good also, Josh. I was just covering it because one of the top Zen guys hopped in. I wanted to just give some love to Zen, all right? But yeah, let's look at Quran real quick. It's obviously still in a bull flag. I'm gonna turn off the yeah. So Quran is still in a bull flag, alright? Caleb's laughing at me. We are curling around here, alright boys. Making that U shape. Nice little bottoming action. Negative momentum weaning off. Wave trend kind of pointing towards up here. We just kind of crossed, okay? So this could be something that maybe you guys want to trade next week. Pivot lines is sitting above, right? Just kind of crossed up there. Signal. All right, so we don't have a confirmed buy signal on the hourly just yet, but I think we got it on the 15-minute. If I do, we don't even have it yet. I bet tomorrow this thing just rips out the gate. That's just my guess. All right, looks like it's ready to go. Look at the RSI, point it up, 50 on the RSI. Started creating positive momentum. We're about to cross up on the wave trend indicator here. We got the pivot lines right here, just at the cross. Okay. Usually, the wheat stocks rip when the stock market doesn't rip. It's interesting. Just a little 2 cents. Maybe this does have a nice little move to the upside here. Maybe like 730 or something area. You know, what these wheat stocks do. All right. Well, I think that's about to cover it for tonight. Maybe like another 5-10 more minutes. Talk about some stuff, Todd. Or
Sure, yeah. Do you mind pulling up Ethereum? Actually, Ethereum's been moving quite a bit here, and actually on the 2-minute chart, you could see a lot of the trades on the long short side. And then it'd be nice to actually do a quick overlay of it versus BTC, because we've been noticing that Ethereum does move in the same trend as BTC. However, it is actually a bit more volatile when you look at the larger time frames.
This is a 2-minute chart. And the gold line here is Bitcoin, okay? It literally replicated exactly what Bitcoin did versus USD, okay?
So now if you turn on the re-entry as well, you'll see the
hang on
current
a second.
deals.
Let me go turn back on the re-entry. Let's see. So yeah, re-entry all the way up here. We're gonna caught this move all the way up.
Yeah. So we got 4, but now would you go to like an hourly after as well?
Sure.
And it's interesting to note, like it mimics fairly good, but
yeah, it's like identical.
Yeah, you can see how they run together.
Yep. I think Brian had another stock here, LCTX. That up real. Oh. Are we in a pattern, brother? Looks interesting, actually. As it looks kind of like a wedge, right? I guess, like, huh? What are the oscillators looking like? I mean, you could definitely swing this on the monthly, man. Definitely swing this on the monthly, right? Hold this for a few months or something. Weekly looks good too. Yeah, this looks great, man. You got this bullish divergence here on the wave trend. You got it here on the momentum oscillator. You got it here on the RSI. This is a screaming buy, okay, man? So, this is good, brother. This is what you want. This is exactly what you're looking for, right? Stupid percentage gains here, essentially, right? Hopefully that's helpful. Just buy it.
Not financial advice.
Not financial advice, man, but
Just buy it.
it's 83 cents. Thing is wrecked. Get a bull flag.
My dog's jumping on the stream here.
Yeah, well, this looks good, Brian. Let's go to a daily. Look at that. Got the buy signal, man. The buy signal's in. Definitely worthy of a trade, okay? Definitely worthy of a trade, okay? Hopefully that's helpful, okay? Alrighty. Go to like an hourly. Max laughing at me. This to me looks like a bull flag, man. It's like you're just sitting in it.
Yeah.
How you doing, Ace? Ace, if you're just catching the stream right now, man, we're just covering LCTX. Brian here just pointed this one out. Looks pretty good, man. It's at the bottom of the range. Each sex location. Of course, Ace, of course. Yes, gold will gap up for sure. Yep. FCEL, yeah, we covered this one before, man. That was a swing trade, man. That looks good. The measure move is around, I think, $5 of the whole pattern. Okay. Broke out of this, back tested it, ripped. Got a moving average here around $4.25, and then another moving average up here around 16 bucks. Yeah. So yeah, FCEL, okay. We have a 3-day buy signal in, okay. It's a buy. Clearly a buy. Clearly a buy. Yes, my wife approves of this message not being financial advice. Shit. But do note, man, we are sitting at 84 on the RSI. Okay, so it did pull back a little bit. It hit almost $3 and pulled back, right? Daily is screaming overbought. So, but it could be time. It did pull back, right? We have a sell signal that came in. It dropped like at least 40 or 50% from the top. So maybe a little bit more consolidation. We're about to come out of this. Maybe we retest these areas. Okay. Okay, so hopefully that's helpful for you, right?
Can you pull up OPTT, Ocean Power Technologies as well?
OPP.
OPTT.
OPTT. Sorry. Yeah. I know, man. I know, man. It's all good, dude. He's asking me where I hid the chocolate. Yeah, dude, this looks good from an oscillator standpoint, right? We're sitting at a 27 on the RSI. This stock is wrecked, obviously. Like, yeah. So wrecked. I'm gonna trade this one. Nice find there, Toddy boy.
Yeah, these guys do It's something to do with like generation of power offshore for deep sea drilling rigs and stuff like that. So there was some news on it there this summer, and basically I've just been kind of following along since. I never bought it, but it's always kind of been on a watch list of mine. So,
well, it looks like it hit a bottom, sorts. Guys, when you draw trend lines, make sure there's 2 touch points. You can draw through wicks, just not through candle bodies, okay? Hopefully my music's not too loud. I didn't hear any complaints, so I'm sure it's okay. All right, so this just this little wedge, okay, Todd?
yep.
Oh my god. 1,300% measured move on this, dude. My god. Yes, it was 4K share, brother.
Yeah.
Sure was. Now it's gonna go back to a couple bucks and then get wrecked. All right, well. I don't know why it does this. I don't really know what does that. All right, so you guys get the point. 13.22% once it breaks out of here. Wow. All right, so the 236 fib extension, guys, is $3. My wife. Let's risk $40 on this trade.
Make it 50, honey.
Shit. Oh. We just covered Zen, the best privacy coin ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, OPTT, guys. If you are looking for a swing, this one is definitely swingable. Okay. Do we have a daily buy signal in? Not yet. Hey, not yet. Not yet. How about how about the 4 hour? Not yet. You guys would be getting in before a buy signal came in. All right. So definitely set tight stop if you get in this one. All right. I don't know the news on this. I don't know anything. All I know is that it's in a massive pattern, and if this plays out, there is massive gains to be had. The 618 fib extension is $30, okay? That's the measured move of the pattern. Zen already did a nice little rip, man. Where have you been on that? But yeah, Dash is ripping right now. I will say that. I know that for sure. It's ripping right now. Or is it? That... Yeah, it already ripped. It was also in an inverse head and shoulders pattern. I'm going to pull off the rapid fire for a minute so everybody can see.
A lot of signals.
Yeah, a lot of rapid fire signals that came in. So it looks overbought on the 4 hour. I wouldn't recommend getting into this. Well, maybe. Daily looks fine, actually. Let's look at a better chart. Dash. All right, so Dash. Okay. Do we have a... Is this a harmonic type pattern? Yeah, this is obviously a buy. Look at the weekly. Look at the RSI. Bullish divergence on the weekly. I mean, Dash, pretty good here. All right. we in a pattern? A wedge, like a falling wedge, or a channel, falling channel. $155% measured move of the channel. We get out, we're sitting around that about 3.5% of a Bitcoin, okay? RSI is screaming, buy me. All right.
Can you be more clear?
All right. Metrics, yeah. I don't think it's not even on this chart. That's Linda coin, if you guys don't know what that is. But Monero's ripping, yeah. Thanks for joining, Caleb. Appreciate your time, man. All right, so Metrics coin. Straight up garbage coin. Worthless. Wrecked. Bad face. Put $50 into this coin in like 2017. Up to like a penny.
Rich.
CTST or Anatrust. Nice. Nice, dude. Yeah, this looks great, man. Looks beautiful.
Oh,
Got
nice.
that nice trending RSI up, right?
Yeah, look at that divergence too.
Got that nice divergence. Looks great. Got it all the way back here too. Nice ace. Thing is wrecked. I don't even know if that's a pattern, but must be pretty close to one because getting price action. I mean, you could probably draw this from back here. So like falling wedge type stuff. You aced this one. Nice, Jackie.
Nice. Nice.
All right, man. Well, if you guys got anything else, let me know. I think we've about exhausted our stream capabilities for the evening. Been on
Thanks
stream.
for tuning in, everyone.
Thanks for tuning in, guys, and make sure you guys catch the next stream. In 2 weeks from now, we're gonna be doing bi-weekly streams instead of weekly. We find that bi-weekly is a little bit better.
Yeah.
Gives us some
Please
more time.
join our Discord as well. So, feel free to send us a message and come hang out and trade.
All right, guys. Well, until next time.
Later.